Hello everyone. We are actually going out today to run some errands with all the babies. Josh has the day off, so I thought this would be a good time to explain how we get out of the house with all the triplets and what kind of strollers we use, how we manage taking 3 babies and a preschooler to the store, kind of stuff like that. So we have a 2010 Town and Country van. We have 4 car seats, and so this is what we use for like the first 6 months that we brought the babies home. Since they were still in their car seats, they couldn't really sit up on their own. This is what that setup looks like. This stroller right here is the Baby Trend Snap and Go. This is the Graco sit and stand stroller. We currently have the Graco snugFIT 35 Click Connect car seats, and then my older son has a high back booster. He's still in the 5-point harness. These are the 2 strollers set up when we first brought the babies home. My husband was on paternity leave, and I did not leave by myself with the baby, so 2 strollers always seem to work best for us. And I'll show you with the car seat setup how it looks like. This is how our stroller setup is with the double snap and go. The strollers don't actually snap in place. There's the strap that goes around that I hook under here to keep them in place, because otherwise it's just this bar and these just kind of sit in place here. So this is kind of how it works with the double snap and go. This is the Graco sit and stand stroller that we will use if we have a second person to help with the babies. This one actually clips in. It actually snaps in because we have a Graco car seat, and then my older son can sit here if we need him to. We can buckle him in, or he can stand in this cute little stand thing, and it's really easy to kind of go with both of the strollers. So that's kind of how we've been doing it for the first 6 months since we brought the babies home, especially during the winter time when we really don't want to bring them out of their car seats. We kept them, covered with blankets or the like winter covers, and we just use both of the strollers. So we have a Peg Prego, the triplet stroller. Unfortunately, it does not fit in our van because we have 4 little baby boys in car seats. Well, 1 in a booster seat, and so it doesn't fit because the back of our trunk isn't wide enough. But if you only have 3 babies, you don't have a 4th person in a car seat, you can put this one down and just use the 2 captain's chairs, or just put 2 car seats right next to each other right here, and you can put this down, and then you can be able to fit the Peg Prego through this way. Unfortunately, that just doesn't work for us because we don't have the room. Now that it is pretty warm outside and my babies can sit up on their own, we've been using the Foundations Quad Sport stroller. There's also a Foundations just Quad normal stroller, but it's a lot heavier, so our triplet group on Facebook suggested to get the Sport. It's only 55 pounds versus the 85-pound one. So this is what we use when we go out. My son is under the weight limit for the 4th seat. It's like 40 pounds, I think, so he's able to sit in the 4th seat, or I can use it for groceries or just extra storage space. So this is what we use right now. This is what it looks like in the back of the van. It fits very well. I can get it in and out of the car with no problem. So this is our quad stroller that we use now that the boys can sit up on their own. It has this really nice canopy that goes over the whole thing and can shade all the boys. So we just put it back so you can see everything. So here's the 4 seats. We use these summer infant snuzzler inserts so that the boys can just sit a little bit more snug in there, so they don't kind of have to put blankets on them, around them to help them sit up. And then they have the 5-point harness here, and then there's a footrest that can go down, but we keep it up because it helps to keep the boys a little bit more supported. And then this seat back here is where Grayson sits. or I put the diaper bag or something. And it has a really nice storage under here and a brake that's really easy to put up and down. So it's very easy to push. And then as long as wherever you're going is like ADA compliant, then this stroller fits through the door. And then we usually just like put some toys here on this little bar so they can play with it. And also the seat reclines. There's like a little bar you press up and the seat reclines, which is really nice. So those are the two main, well, I guess 3 main strollers, but 2 kind of setups that we use when we go out with our triplets. If we are going to like the park, then I will put the, we have a triple wagon that can go back here, and I'll show you how I set that up and kind of what it looks like. So I'll use that when we go to the park, but otherwise I usually just use the quad. Kind of just depends on where we go. If it's raining outside, I usually will not use the quad. Since the boys are still in their infant car seats, I will just use the snap and go and just kind of run in quick, just because it does take a little while to get them snapped into the quad stroller. And sometimes I'll try to, like, you know, put it under here so that they're kind of out of the rain or even the sun. But you know, you just kind of have to do what works best for you. This is what works best for us. This is our Radio Flyer triple wagon that we use. We go on walks every day. And then this is also what I take to the park. It's really nice. I did get it secondhand, so this isn't supposed, there's supposed to be like a pole here that I just don't have. So it kind of sinks in a little bit, but it's really nice because I can fit all 3 of the boys, and then Grayson can kind of sit here if he wants. But we go on walks every day, so I just keep their hats in here. And then they all can strap in. There's also a couple others over here that we can use for my stuff when we're walking. All right, that is the 3 different setups that we use when we go out shopping, or we've been going to the zoo a lot, to the aquarium, to the park, on walks, wherever we need to go. Those are the 3 kind of main setups that we use. We use the double snap and go with the sit and stand when we brought the babies home from the hospital before they could sit up in their car seats. And then we use the quad stroller now that they're sitting up. We can take it places. I can go on my own with all the babies. It fits through doors really easy. I can break it down easy. There's a lot of storage, so that's really nice. And then we also have our triplet wagon that we'll take on walks to the park. Has a really nice shaded canopy. It is supposed to be super hot today. It's already in the 90s, and it's like lunchtime. So we're gonna bring the quad stroller because it's, I mean, it's sunny even though it's hot. It's really nice. So we're gonna bring the quad stroller because we have a few places to go that don't have the accessibility for us to put all 3 babies in a cart. So those stores will use a quad stroller, and then when we went to the grocery store, we'll just put all the babies in a cart, and when we go out, I'll show you how we set that up. Alright, we're at Walmart, and they didn't have any double carts, so we have the quad stroller. I'm walking inside of Kroger to see if they have a double cart with the car, because that's what we use for the boys. It's not over here, so now I have to go to the other side. Alright, when we go to Kroger, this is how we do it. We get the double cart that has the car in the front, because Grayson rides in this car, and then I put the boys in here. And see, there's only 2 buckles, but he's pretty, you know, in here that I don't have to worry about it. And I'm always sitting here with him, so I don't have to worry about him falling out or anything. And when they first started sitting up, I would put a blanket behind here to kind of help support him a little bit. But now that they're big enough, it's not a worry. They just sit up here really nice. And when they get fussy, I can just easy puff access with Bessie. So it's really nice. And that's how we shop. Alright, we're shopping at Kroger. So when you do have the babies in the double cart and they're 3 in a row, you will hear the You must have your hands full at least 600 times, but it's okay, because look how adorable they are. Super cute. We're getting some formula. But yeah, so that's how we shop. It's really easy. It helps us to leave the basket clear for groceries. Alright guys, that was our day. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.